Welcome, StarSeeds. So excited to have you for this really special little video I'm doing on the Divine Feminine and the Divine Masculine. So if you want to choose pile 1 for the Divine Feminine or pile 2 for the Divine Masculine, that is the first thing you'll choose. So we got the Divine Feminine and the Divine Masculine. Divine Feminine, Divine Masculine. And the link down below will be for the timestamp of getting started with the Divine Feminine or the Divine Masculine. All right, so go ahead and choose. Divine Feminine, welcome. This is beautiful flower for you girls, for you ladies, for you lovely ladies. We'll go ahead and put it right up here. We'll get started. Yeah, I am a Divine Feminine myself. I have been activated with my twin flame. Unfortunately, he passed away in his sleep at 38 years old back in 2019. And it was a big transition for me, going from somebody who really was in love, with someone, not just in love, because love is, it's, if you're a twin flame, which I'm assuming you might be, being interested in this Divine Feminine, Divine Masculine reading, if you're a twin flame, you understand that it's not just love, it's unconditional love. It's a really powerful love. So yeah, that was difficult, but what's been really cool about it is it's brought me the ability to communicate not only with him from the other realms, but to be sort of like a synced up Divine Masculine Feminine myself, so I can actually help other Divine Masculines and Feminines communicate with their counterparts, because I'm not so focused on my counterpart because he's with me all the time now, which I'm really blessed for. So here we have Lakshmi, the goddess of abundance. I choose to feel abundant. Wealth is an inside job. That's beautiful. Awesome. I love it. And looks so good with this flower, right? Abundance. And this is like, we're right here in the beginning of the end of spring, beginning of summer, just like this gorgeous time of fullness and abundance. I love it. I'm just curious if there's anything else, any other Divine feminine archetypes that want to come out for the Divine Feminine. If there's anyone else that wants to come out. We're just getting kind of an energy read for the Divine Feminine right now. We want to hear what is happening for the Divine Feminine in this time. Okay, so on the back of the deck, we have Saint Bridget, Our Lady of Exalted Light. I give endlessly because the light is without end. My soul is all I need. Sappho, the poetess. I love every inch of my body, and I love the women in my life fiercely. Okay, so much beautiful red here with this beautiful red rose. Again, red. Yemoja, the goddess of all that flows. I am an ocean of creative energy. I give birth to what exists in me. So we have the poetess and we have an ocean of creative energy. So I'm getting that you guys are feeling very creative right now. My ego is in service of my soul, and I trust my soul's divine timing. Queen Esther, the morning star. Okay, beautiful. Gosh, these ladies are so beautiful. These two are giving me very similar vibes. Okay, so what I'm getting right away for the Divine Feminine, your energy right now, we're going to try to do these weekly so we can kind of see how your energy is evolving. What I'm getting is there's a service aspect and a creative aspect here that are really kind of working hand in hand for greater abundance, because we had, obviously, Lakshmi came in right away with the abundance. And then we have my ego is in service of my soul. And then this St. Bridget, she says, I give endlessly. Then we also have the ocean of creative energy and the Sappho, the poetess. Okay. So I'm getting that you might be in the middle of creating, you might be in creative projects right now that are actually really for the soul involvement of the world or of your collective. So I would really tap in right now to your creative projects, what you've got going on creatively, Divine Feminine. That is also, it seems to be what is the most attractive quality of you right now. Like it says, I love every inch of my body and I love the women in my life fiercely. There's something very like self-aware, self-caring, self-nurturing that is going on here where you're in your flow is what I'm getting. Like you're in your flow right now. And that is a very attractive quality to you at this time, Divine Feminine. You're in your flow. You're giving to yourself so you can give to the world. Oh, look what I have. Sacred sexuality, accessing the unified field in the flow. Exactly. Attractive. Clearing karma, kundalini activation. Okay, cool. So, and this is the Twin Flame Ascension deck. So we have 9, 9, and 6, 6, which also is really interesting because these flipped over. I don't know if you can see that, but yeah, this looks like 6, 6, 6, 6, or it could look like 9, 9, 9, 9, right? Because 9, 9, and 6, 6. So there's this really beautiful twin flame polarity happening here that is super cool. So we've got sacred sexuality, accessing the unified field, and I got that with I love every inch of my body and I love the women in my life fiercely. I'm really getting this like confident sexual attractive energy that's going on for you right now. And why that is because you've got kundalini activation, clearing karma, and you're clearing karma by doing that flow creative work that we were talking about. So I think that's really cool. Divine feminine, you're focused on yourself, and you being focused on yourself is attractive. That is sexy. That is hot. We want more of that because the spirit really needs you, divine feminine, to be to actually give what you're good at here. Like they want you to focus on why you came in, right? You know what it is? I'm seeing this rose right here, and it's like all these little buds. See these little buds? They want you to flower right now, okay? You're not only the flower, the gorgeous flower that you are, but you're also flowering in all these other ways. So I think that's really special. Let's see what the archetype says. The gem and the nectar. Oh my gosh, this is so cool for a divine feminine reading. You are the precious gem and you are the nectar. Look what we have here. Look at that rose and look at this rose. Isn't this amazing? Yeah, so the divine feminine, they're definitely saying like there's something so precious and important about you. Value yourself right now. Value yourself. Realize that what's coming out of you is so precious and so important and definitely what is needed from the world. And there's not a lot that you can get outside of yourself right now. I'm not sure what's going on with the divine masculine. We're going to find out after this reading, but I know that the divine feminine in that polarity, the divine feminine is really pulled into herself right now. She's fully in her own story. She's rocking her own storyline right now. I want this one. Respect. Yes. Wow. Look at that. Respect. Look at her. Look at her just kneeling. This is her in complete self-awareness, self-care, self-centeredness. This is meditation. And there's this beautiful self-respect that is being drawn in by your focus on yourself right now. I love that so much. Okay, we're going to look at the unicorn oracle, which I always get chills when I deal with the unicorn oracle. I love the unicorn. Okay, friendship. I like that. Let's see. I do think that one wants to come out. Okay, let's see what's going on here. Friendship. Okay. So let's see what else they said besides friendship and freedom. Ooh, the two FR words. My two favorite FR words right here. We've got friendship. Seek out your soul family. Surround yourself with positive people. Spend more time socializing. And then freedom. Live wild and free. Choose your freedom. Claim your independence. I love this. And you know what's really cool is that this said, the poetess said, I love every inch of my body and I love the women in my life fiercely. I love this because it said Sappho the poetess, I love every inch of my body and I love the women in my life fiercely, right? Look, friendship. So not only are you doing this for yourself, but you're surrounding yourself in a circle of beautiful, powerful women right now. There is like a divine feminine ascension that's happening. Look at this freedom. There's a great leadership quality that I'm getting from the divine feminine right now. Live wild and free. There's an independence, like a self-reliance that is pretty powerful. Like you ladies are pretty much running the show is what I'm getting right now. I love that. And we do want our masculines to stand up. Let's go see. We're going to find out. I'm really like very curious right now what's going on with the divine masculine. So we'll find out in a little bit. But from what I can see from you ladies, holy mahogany, are you doing amazing work right now? You're doing creative work. You're doing it in service of the community, of your soul family, of your soul tribe. You're doing it with other women. You're focused on yourself and with others. Snake spirit, time to heal. Okay, I see what's happening here. I'm chills. I'm chilled. I'm chilled. Sandpiper spirit, be playful. Okay, this is beautiful. Time to heal. And yeah, so we've got the snake spirit, time to heal, and then sandpiper spirit, be playful. And then we've got 5-5, which is, 5-5-5 is a great change energy. So time to heal. I really get that with her. See her sitting here doing some beautiful healing. There is the I love every inch of my body. There's a lot of like self-love and self-care in this situation that I'm getting. Look at this, clearing karma, kundalini activation, the clearing, the healing that's happening. So what I get from this is like, yes, it's definitely time to heal. And that's why you're taking this. It's not that we're never away from our divine masculine. As I was just saying, my divine masculine has passed, unfortunately. So he's always with me. I always feel connected to him, but we're never, even when we're doing our own work and we're in our own fullness of the divine feminine, we're never away from the divine masculine. So this is just a time for you to come back fuller with more information, more care, more love for him, because you're taking your own time to heal. And that's what I'm getting here is like, not only, and you're doing it in a playful way. See, be playful. So we've got freedom and friendship, right? Like we love the women in our life fiercely. So yeah, they're saying like, you're taking your time to heal and you're doing it in a really playful and loving way to yourself. Like you're really enjoying yourself. You're not too focused on things that are kind of like sad or difficult for you right now, because spirit wants you to focus on the healing that you need. This is your time. This is your time to heal. Okay. Oh, that's so beautiful, divine feminine. I really love what's happening for you, because let's be honest, when you heal, because in the polarity, right, in the twin flame polarity, as you heal, you also help your divine masculine heal. So I'm really curious what we're going to find out when we look over there for the divine masculine, like if he's also doing his own healing. But I'm just curious, like, but what I do know is that as you heal, you help others to heal. Look at this, broken heart, 3 of Swords. So there is a broken heart here. And I don't feel like your divine masculine has given you this broken heart. I feel like you really do love him. I think there's just a sadness that you're feeling, like almost a clearing karma kind of thing. Like there's some real true like ancestral healing that you're in the middle of doing, and it's a time to heal, right? And look at this poor guy, he's crying. And so yeah, I think that look at this, 10 of Cups, 5 of Wands. Yeah, it's like you're in your own internal battle right now. There's some stuff that's being worked out from the inside. This kind of reminds me of like, there's some stuff that needs to come out from the inside out. In the 5 of Wands, this is like you against yourself. You're getting better right now. And yeah, as you get better, you allow your masculine to get better. You can only be in the timeline of the healing that you're at, where the timeline of the healing your masculine is at. So this is what's happening. Is like, instead of constantly going over to the divine masculine right now and trying to get more from him, you're actually going within. Look at this, the Virgin, the nun, right? I give endlessly because the light is without end. My soul is all I need. And that's where I feel like, instead of just like trying to get attention and, there's not a neediness here at all. Speaking of, says my soul is all I need. And that's exactly, like, I don't feel that you need anything from anyone right now. What you need is to really get better and get healed completely inside of yourself, like to really heal all of the brokenheartedness, all the loneliness. Like, that's stuff that you can only kind of heal for yourself. You can't go and get better from someone else. And in the reflection, your divine masculine is going to go and get better on his own too. And you guys can really come to each other as evolved and healed beings. Look at this, the Queen of Wands. This is the divine feminine, right? The Queen of Wands, the because 1111, the Four of Wands, is the your two wands and his two wands. The Queen of Wands is the divine feminine. So they're saying, like, you're really arriving into your own divine feminine without necessarily having to be affirmed by anyone else. And look at this beautiful little family right here. This is the 10 of Cups. This is like emotional fulfillment, emotional mastery. This is like the true joy of living, where all cups are filled, everything, your cup is overflowing. And look how sweet it is. It's just her and her daughter's little doll. So it's saying, it's not saying like, oh, I'm the 10 of Cups because I'm with him, right? I'm in the 10 of Cups because I'm in a happy place. And I don't need anyone else to affirm that story for me. That story is real on my own. I've done the work. I've done the respect. I've honestly, it says respect, and she's like kneeling and seeing this pain. It's some inner child work that I see happening here. There's some real inner child work that has happened here. And you've done the healing. You've done the humbling that's needed to get to a better place. So, yeah. Thank you so much, Divine Feminine. I'm very interested in continuing to check in with you and see how things are going for you. And my name is Fern Capella Allen. I'm with Higher Self Consulting. Please do comment here. Let me know what's going on for you. I'm super curious. Please do like the video if you did like it, and subscribe to my channel, because I'll be doing pick a card readings. I do astrology readings. I also do, here's the Divine Feminine. I also do obviously divine feminine, masculine conversations as well. So yeah, I'm really curious like how this will evolve as we check in with you more and more over time. And it's been amazing to have this conversation with you, Divine Feminine. I honor your gorgeous beauty and your grace, your abundance, your self-reliance, your elegance, your excellence, the service you bring to this world, the beauty you bring to this world. And I'm grateful to get to have this conversation with you. Many blessings. All right, we'll put this over here and we will go ahead and have the conversation with the Divine Masculine. All right, Divine Masculine, welcome. What a wonderful time to be able to share with you. I love to get to check in with my Divine Masculines. I am a Divine Feminine. I have been activated with my twin flame in 2017. I was activated with my twin flame, and sadly he passed away in his sleep at 38. He was an Apache helicopter pilot, and he was a very precious love of mine. And I've continued to be a divine feminine, because once you are aware and awakened to your divinity, you don't ever leave that. Look at 9. This is gorgeous. So we're going to find out from you, Divine Masculine, what's going on with you. We just had a really good chat with the Divine Feminine, and I'm super curious what's happening with you, because obviously we're all in this together. 9, it's your compassion that makes you shine. You are devoted to helping the greater good and have a strong talent for speaking up for others. Your soul is most satisfied when you are being of service. I am compassionate. I love that. Okay, that's really cool. All right, let's see what's going on with the archetype. I'm curious with Divine Masculine. What's happening with the archetype for the Divine Masculine? What's happening with the Divine Masculine archetype? The Sustainer and the Sword. Can we get one more for the Divine Masculine? Can we get one more for the Divine Masculine? Oh, Fault Line. We'll just put this on the bottom of the deck, actually. Okay. So we have the Fault Line and the Sword. Look at this. Is that not interesting or what? I love this. The Fault Line and the Sword. So it feels like there's been a big opening in your heart space, is what I'm getting here. Almost like you have kind of checked into your purpose, Divine Masculine. The Sustainer. The Sustainer is a very masculine energy, okay? The Sustainer, that's the Divine Masculine in his healthy space, feeling that he can create the resources necessary for the feminine to take on her roles. So, isn't that interesting? I'm really getting that. Okay, I love that. So the Sword, there's been like a lightning strike. Because see, the Sustainer and I'm compassionate, you've been opened up at the heart level. There's been a fissure. There's been like an opening, and it probably came from some kind of loss, to be honest. And I am seeing that the feminine is very confident right now. She's doing her thing. So you may have like fumbled. I'm getting like that you fumbled the ball, because look at him. See how he's like that barely has his hands on the ball, you know? I'm getting that you might have fumbled a little bit. You felt like you fumbled. I want to be clear that to the divine masculine, that you can't lose her, okay? You can't lose her. She is in her own space right now, but you cannot lose her, because if you're truly a twin flame, you're always connected. You're always connected. Cool. Okay, we've got the golden ratio, beauty, nature, patterns, and I'm so curious what this is. Ooh, men in black, stalking, intimidation, confrontation. Okay, yes, interesting. So yeah, I'm getting that you fumbled her, right? Like, and that and in that loss, there's been some kind of loss with the fault line, the sword. Like, there's some kind of like, come to Jesus moment that you've had recently, where you were broken open into being aware of how important the divine feminine is to you, and what your role really is in all of this, like the sustainer. You realize that you want to be there more generously, more lovingly. And you're also so you're kind of like, if you're just relying on the 3D, you're like, actually this reminds me of like, because you can't really be with her right now, you're not stalking, intimidating, confronting her. You're not doing that. What this is you being on the lookout for a synchronicity. Okay, you're always on the lookout for synchronicity right now. That's what I'm getting from you, divine masculine, is like you were really fed by her information. Okay, like you were sustained by her ability to make sense of the world around you. And because she's not with you right now, like in this 3D, um, because she's on her own mission right now and she's doing a lot of healing, you're sort of like looking for signs, is what I'm getting. I get that you're looking for signs of her everywhere you go. All right, increase your frequency, higher conscious awareness. Okay, awesome. 3-3. And you know what is crazy is the divine feminine got 6-6 and 9-9. All right, are we tracking? Okay, so it says increase your frequency, higher conscious awareness, and she got 6-6 and 9-9. So 3-3, 6-6, 9-9, right? So they're saying you're looking for her right now. Okay, you're looking for her. You're stalking the streets for her. Basically, you're not looking for her particularly, but you're looking for signs and synchronicities, ways that you can kind of see your connection with her. And what they're saying is increase your frequency, raise your frequency, because she's at the 6-6 and the 9-9 of the awareness, okay, of higher consciousness. And so you're starting to do that by looking into the patterns, the magical patterns of it's funny because my name is Fern, actually, like the plant, and the fern is a fractal, right? It is one of those synchronistic and magical signs from the universe. But it's kind of like you are in the process of some sort of personal ascension. I'm super curious about this. This is really, I'm getting like actual chills, because I'm kind of getting this connection. This is what I was hoping I would see, is the polarity and conversation between the divine feminine and the masculine. And I'm actually seeing it. And I love it. I love spirit so much. I'm so grateful for the opportunity to check in like this, because they want that one. They have such interesting conversations for us. Okay, yes, miracles, beautiful. Let's see what this one was. Support. Okay, ask for help, get more rest, nurture yourself. Got it. Miracles. Okay, so yeah, support. I think they're saying, this is a good time to go and get the masculine support that you need, divine masculine. Go into men's circles, or people who identify as divine masculine circles, um, and ask for help, get more rest, nurture yourself. Don't. This is stressful. See, this guy looks stressed out, right? And he's like, where's the next sign? Gotta get my endorphin rush on figuring out if she's there for me. Is she there for me? Like, what is this? What does it all mean? What is it all saying? It's like all spiraling, and you're spiraling a little bit out of control with that kind of energy. And they're saying to raise your frequency to get to the 6 6 and the 9 9. Look at, we got the number 9 too, and like I said, the divine feminine got the 6 6 and the 9 9, and you got the 3 3. So you're at a lower frequency than she is, which is why you're not finding her and why you're not even able to really like relate to her right now. So they're saying instead of like, trying to dopamine fiend for your next synchronistic hit and stuff like that, actually just be open to miracles. It says, have faith that your miracle's on the way. Your prayers have been answered. Surrender the how. Surrender the how. Okay. So I know that you're probably, that's what I feel like, you're like crunching the numbers. You know what I mean? You're like crunching the numbers and trying to make this work, trying to make sense of it, like trying to get the next then get the next connection. They're saying, if you want to raise your frequency to actually meet her at this 9, okay, at this true open-hearted compassion, surrender the how and just be open to miracles. Don't worry about when it's happening and how it's going to happen. Instead of doing that, like focusing on that, cracking out, on the street, stalking the streets like a crackhead, instead of doing that, just look for support. Look for your own network, your own support. That will be very positive and powerful. And this is why I got the empty room. I had to keep it, even though we had so many archetypes. The empty room, it's kind of like, yes, you're clearing out a lot of stuff, right? But you're making room actually for the sustainer energy to really be authentic, because now she can bring her flowers in there. This is her flower, and you not having an empty room doesn't make room for her, because she's a lot of things and she needs a lot of space. So there's a lot of space to be made right now for this beautiful feminine, and there's a lot of space to be made for yourself, you've created some space is what I'm getting. You've created some space, and now it's time for you to kind of like nurture yourself, rest, like really match the frequency of the feminine by by getting a little bit higher. Spider spirit, make your dreams real. Oh, I love the spider spirit so much. I'm so in love with spiders. Okay, please forgive me. Okay. Oh my gosh, cool. Well, that's neat. I love this. You guys are going to see how this happened, because you see, I didn't do it. Sandpiper spirit, be playful. Guess who got this one? The divine feminine. I'm not making this up. The divine feminine got sandpiper spirit, be playful, right? And you also got spider spirit, make your dreams real. So I'm getting from the spider spirit, look at this, like you've got the empty room, and it's like, yeah, it's time to kind of like fill in lightly this empty room with the sustainer energy, with like, what can you really create as true real dreams that you can offer up to yourself and to also the divine feminine. And in the process, be playful. That's how you're really going to raise your frequency up to this 5 plus 1 is 6, to the 6 and to the 9, okay? Because you're at the 3 3, you know? So they're saying be playful. Like if you want to skip, I feel like this is like rock skipping, like skipping up to the 9. Like she's at a 9 right now. She's at a very high frequency. You want to get up there. So you want to skip up there with happiness. Be playful, be joyful, be open to miracles, like open your heart a little bit in a really playful, silly way. Okay, for the divine masculine, we're going to do the inner child tarot, inner child oracle. I'm really curious for the divine masculine. What do you want to tell us about the inner child oracle? I really want to know. Thank you, Spirit. Thank you. And we're going to check in probably about weekly, to get more information for you guys. I'm going to try not to cry. This is so sweet. Something about this really makes me feel beautiful and sweet, because we're looking at the twin flame love, I'm sorry, please forgive me for getting emotional. We're looking at the twin flame love, okay? And it's unconditional. And I think that they just want to remind you of that, that like you can never stray away from your feminine, because she loves you at an unconditional level. And it's really cool. You got unconditional love and you got peace and love. So yeah, I'm so emotional about this. It's like you are just so incredibly precious and lovable. And I think that you've been deeply humbled recently by probably fumbling her, fumbling something, and just realizing kind of what you're missing. And I just want to remind you, divine masculines, like that you are incredibly lovable and perfect exactly as you are. You don't need to crack out looking for anything, because it's all within you. Just be open to miracles, be open to playfulness, be open to nurturing and caring for yourself right now, in the time between holding what you unconditionally love. Yeah, I'm sorry, I'm so emotional. But yeah, it's I guess because unconditional love is truly the greatest special gift of being a divine masculine or feminine, and actually knowing your twin flame. There's something that you can't explain about the feeling of unconditional love. And yeah, I was lucky to have that love, and that's why I now am given the gift of getting to communicate this to you as you navigate this love, because there's nothing more important. There's nothing more important. There's nothing more powerful than love. And that's something you find out with the twin flame experience too. And I think that that's what you're finding as you fumbled this. You know, you're seeing just like how certain things are, you can't lose them. You can't miss them. You can't, you can't, you miss them too much. Because love is the most powerful force in the universe. See this beautiful little, it's like, and it's funny because he just shot the arrow and it's coming back to him. And that is like what I think is important about the twin flame experience, is that it's really about you and your healing and your growth and you unconditionally loving yourself more than anything. And that's why I'm kind of saying you don't want to be out there just looking for new hits on how she feels about you and what she's thinking about you. You want to be just open to miracles and really healing and loving yourself in this process, okay? Getting the support you need and healing and loving yourself. Yeah, so please forgive me for crying. I just obviously feel so much love. I feel that love. It really hit me. And I'm so thankful to be a part of this divine feminine masculine experience. God really blessed me with a beautiful love of my own, and I will always truly love and cherish him, even though I don't get to have him in the 3D any longer. I'm so grateful to have this conversation with you. My name is Frank Capella Allen. I'm with Higher Self Consulting. Please do like and comment, subscribe, and we'll probably do this weekly and have another check-in really soon. Take care, you guys. Bye.